So hi Ria, how are you?
Okay, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Perfect. Okay. So first of all, tell me something about yourself.
So, I'm Priya from Amroha district in Uttar Pradesh. I am a BTech graduate specialized in biotechnology, and currently I'm pursuing my MTech in biotechnology. Uh, I didn't have any experience, but uh, I really like to work with a lot of different people. And my hobbies are traveling, exploring new things, and learning new skills.
Okay, perfect. So Ria, as you mentioned, you are a BTech graduate. So after BTech, you have multiple options in your field. Why do you want to come in Byjus in this particular job role?
So, as we all know, Byjus is a very great platform to work with Byjus. Uh, but there are many reasons for this. Uh, First one is I want to earn something from side by side for my further studies. And currently I am pursuing my MTech, so I want some income for further studies. And it helps me to learn something different from my field and apart from my field. I uh, That's why I want to join Byju's.
Okay, perfect. But Ria, tell me something. We have to pay the salary to every employee who is joining Byjus. Okay. As you are pursuing
Yes, sir.
MTech, definitely someday you'll have some college work, some project, assignment,
Yes, sir.
viva, test, everything. Okay. So why should we go with
Yes,
you?
sir.
I should hire someone who is completely free of education or studies. So I would recommend you, okay, just do your MTech, complete the MTech, and then join Byjus. Why you want to join Byjus right now? Because I have to give the salary. So why should I compromise with all these things?
So, because I have all the skills that you want, that you find or generally looking for an employee in an employer, but some days I can do better.
Okay. But Ria, still, like one concern is bothering me that you'll be taking offs, right? Whenever you'll have exam, you'll be taking offs. Whenever you'll have quizzes or
Yes,
vivas or something, you'll be taking off from Byju's. Okay. So that all days we'll have to suffer, right? Because you'll be taking offs for your benefits. So then that will be a problem, right? Giving you off every time for examination and all, that will be a problem for Byju's also. So I don't think you are the perfect candidate for this job role. I should go with someone who can
so
dedicate
I
his
am perfect
complete
for this
full time.
job because uh, I have all the uh, quality to.
Okay. Tell me three qualities
Yes,
that
sir. I
makes you
am a
perfect for
perfect.
this job role.
So I can convince everyone, मतलब
Okay.
someone,
Okay.
everyone.
Mhm.
I have good listening skills and communicating skills, and
Okay.
I easily convince and convince someone. Um, so that's it.
Okay. Okay. So as you told Ria, you are good in convincing. So convince me to buy your like Bluetooth headsets that you are wearing right now. Pods.
So uh, if you want to buy my Bluetooth earpods, so they are of very good quality, and they gives you they work for last 8 hours without any charging, and they give you charger pin for your charging to earpods, and they are very good sound quality. There is no need to charge again and again after an hour. So,
Okay. That's all.
yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So Ria, tell me till date any of the achievement that is something that you are proud of.
So, repeat again.
Sure. Tell me one achievement of yours that makes you different or that is something that you are proud of. Any one achievement of your life till date.
Um, so my friends,
Your friends. Your friends are the achievements. How? Can you please explain?
so
Go ahead.
I don't remember.
Okay, perfect. Okay, no issues. Okay, so Ria, tell me something. Who is the biggest motivation to you? If I leave about your family, family is always a motivation for everyone. Leave the family for now. Apart from family, take the name of one person that motivates you the most in this world.
So my teacher, a biochemistry teacher,
Okay.
he motivates me every time
Okay.
to do better.
To do better. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
And
You want to add something? Go ahead.
so he always explain me things in very easy manner and how to achieve these things. They always teach me and they always motivate me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Ria. So my next question to you is: suppose you are a part of Byjus now. You have joined Byjus, okay, and you have got a manager in Byjus. That manager is a very rude person. Okay, he is very rude to you. You had some idea that will help company to grow. Okay, if you tell the idea to the company, if company implements the idea, then company will grow a bit from your idea. But your manager is like, you are just an employee, I am your manager, so don't teach me all these things. Okay, if I feel like, I'll communicate the idea, but as of now, forget this, focus on your work as of now. Okay, he's a very rude person basically. Okay, so but you have a good idea, so what will you do now?
So I just speak to other people.
Okay, other people means whom?
So HR.
HR. Okay. So don't you think that manager will be fired on you? That if I told you no, then why are you going to HR? If you are like communicating things to HR without my permission, just let me know if you want to do all this. Because you have to report to manager every day.
Yes.
So that daily you have to face the manager. You
Yes.
have to see his face every day. So then how will you face him?
So I convince him.
Okay. But he is not convinced. He's like, "Hey, do your work. I am the boss. I am the manager. Don't teach me things," kind of situation.
Sir, I give him reasons to. Uh, sir, I give him reasons for my idea. They should take my idea.
But he is against you. He's like, yeah, I am the manager, I am the boss. I know things better than you. You don't teach me what is good and what is bad for me. He's a rude person basically. You are good, but he's a rude person. Then what to do?
I don't know.
Okay, no issues. Okay, so Ria, now we'll move to next section. Now treat yourself as a triple S associate in Byjus, as a mentor. Okay, and now I'm giving you situations. Try to answer accordingly. Suppose there's a student of class 4th. Okay, and that particular child is fond of physical learning. He is like a kitabi kida, if we say in Hindi. Okay, and he is like, he only believes in physical learning. He reads books, novels, everything, but he goes away from online learning. Like, he don't watch YouTube, he don't watch videos, he skips those parts. And the matter of fact is, he's a scholar. He's a like scholar person in his school, in his class. He's scoring 98% marks every time. But the only thing is, उसे online education पसंद नहीं है. He don't like online education. Okay, so how will you convince that child to go for online learning, online platform like Byjus? How will you convince him?
Sir, I convince him by saying or by showing him the videos that are very creative, that are making by very creativeness. And I showed him how by watching video, it is very easy to learn and remember the things practically also, because we take an example of daily life, then we showed him in a video and video is such a very helpful, because if we watch something on the video, then we can easily remember the things, and we do not read uh, again and again.
The problem is he is
Maybe in
avoiding watching videos. He don't like watching videos. That is the whole concern.
sir, then um, uh, I convince him emotionally.
Okay, I am that child. Convince me emotionally.
Um, so
Go ahead. You mentioned you'll convince emotionally, right? Go ahead. I am that child.
yes, sir.
Convince me.
So if if you like something, like watching something, uh, if you take interest in something like playing or any other thing, then I showed you that thing, particularly that thing first, and then I will go for learning part.
Okay. But still, I don't want watching. Like, I am a kind of person, I am a scholar, as you know, that I'm getting good marks in examinations. But I am like, whatever things I can remember, I can only remember if I go with books. If I see videos, I'll definitely not be able to recall all the things. That is the whole issue with me.
So then I told him that try at least once. If you don't
Okay.
like it, then don't use it.
Okay. Suppose if after trying once he's telling no, I don't like it. Then
Um,
okay, good try. No issues, no worries. Take a good try. Okay, so now Ria, now I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I want to show you something on my screen. Just have a look at that. Okay,
okay,
is
sir.
my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, can you see this graph in front of my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just look at this graph for at least 1 minute and try to analyze the performance of a student. Okay, I'll be asking you a question
Okay.
after 1 minute. Whatever things you want, you can analyze
Okay,
from
sir.
this graph. Once done, let me know.
Yes, sir.
Done?
I read.
Okay. So now, Ria, my question to you is, I have removed that particular graph from my screen. Okay. So now you'll have to answer without seeing the graph. Okay.
Yes.
So now my question to you is, there is a
Yes.
student named Divakar. Okay. Divakar is in class 7th. Okay. And the performance which you saw right now on the screen, that was of Divakar's last month performance of all subjects. Okay. So now being a mentor, what tip do you want to give to Divakar?
So I want to give some tips that he should focus on more on Hindi subject. Because
Okay.
he scored less marks in Hindi.
Okay.
And
Apart from
then
that, anything else?
um,
I am
apart
Divakar's
from
father.
that,
So tell me, what should I do for my son?
so you should do generally focus on the subjects which he scored very less marks, like
Okay.
Hindi and
Okay.
social studies, maybe.
Okay.
And one
Any
subject is
tip?
very
Any tip you want to give? How to focus on Hindi? Anything from your side?
so give um, generally uh, talk by talking in Hindi and give practical daily life examples,
Okay.
or
Perfect.
after
Perfect.
connecting the things.
Perfect. Okay. Got your point. Can you see this pie chart in front of my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Just analyze this chart as well.
Yes, sir.
Done.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now tell me. This is the chart of one student named Shruti. Shruti is my daughter, and Shruti is right now in class 6. and this is his last week's performance.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you want to give tips to Shruti's father? I am Shruti's father. So you can give tips to me how I can improve my child's progress.
So in Hindi and in biology, she is very weak. So
Okay.
generally focus on those two subjects, and English and maths are good.
Okay.
English and maths, um, in both subjects, she is generally good. Not very much good, but generally good. Um, Also in
What about
uh,
physics?
physics is also third number from bottom,
Can you tell me how much percentage was physics in that graph?
17%.
Okay, good, very good. Okay. So now tell me what to do about physics. Is it average or should I do something for physics?
Um, you should do very much because it is not a very easy subject to remember the things easily.
Okay.
Generally, you should give her daily life examples and the processes that happening in her daily life. Maybe it helps her.
Okay, perfect. Okay, got your point. Now we'll move to next section of the interview. Okay. My name is Rohan
Yes, sir.
and I am a student of class 4th. Okay. So few weeks back, I had a class of science. In science, teacher taught me photosynthesis. There was a topic of photosynthesis. He taught me, but I don't understand what is it. Can you just help me to understand what is photosynthesis? Can you explain me?
Yes, sir. So generally, photosynthesis is a term which is used in biology, and it is a very common term because um, the process it is a process in which we should know, and we have to know how the plants makes their food by using sunlight, and it is a very normal process. We cannot able to see this process with our naked eyes, but if we think uh, uh, like plants and uh, animals and human beings, they all prepare their food. Generally, not animals, because animals take their food from the plants. But as humans and animals need food, plants also need food. But from where they get food? So this is a process in which plants make food by using sunlight.
Okay, perfect. Okay, got your point. Next question is, my name is Sneha and I am in class 5th. So few days back, I heard a topic about gravity, but I'm not sure what is gravity. Can you just help me explaining what is gravity?
So generally, gravity is a physics term in which uh, we know the gravity of Earth. Means when we uh, when we take an uh, example of like pen. If we talk about this pen, uh, if we uh, if we drop down it on the floor, it hits the floor directly without any time lag. Why this happening? This happening because of gravity, because there is a earth gravity that pull
I
pull
have
pen
one
towards
question.
itself.
I have one question.
Yes,
When you are dropping the pen, why it is not going up in the air? Why it is coming down? Any reasons behind that?
yes, there is a reason, that is the earth gravity.
Okay.
That is the earth gravity which attracts towards it.
Okay.
Rather, it is going up.
But when we throw a ball in the air, it goes up like whenever we are throwing. So then what about gravity?
When we throw ball, it goes up because we exert force, and
Okay.
we uh, exert force to then it travels certain distance on upside. But generally, after a time, at a time, maybe seconds or minutes, it goes down.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, Ria, got your point. Okay. So now we move to next section of the questions. Okay. My question is, my child wants to become a UPSC aspirant. His aim in life is to become a IAS officer. Okay. But the only problem is in your Byjus, you don't have social science, right? You only have maths and science. So I took Byjus because I wanted to make him strong in social science. So I am a customer. I am just saying I want the refund. I have taken Byjus already. It has been some days. I have taken Byjus. So now I want refund. The only reason of refund is that social science is not there. So if you can add social science, add and give it to me. If you cannot add, just refund my amount. That is the sole concern.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So I'll um, I'll give you a suggestion that in some after some days or maybe 2 3 days we work upon it and we give you good service or
Service
in
about what?
social studies and give you about teachers. They teach good teachers with good theoretical knowledge in social studies.
But in Byjus, you
And
don't have social science. In Byjus, you only have maths and science.
we will provide you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you give me an email stating that you will provide me social science? I want the
I'll
proof.
talk to my another team.
Okay.
So I'll talk to my another team, and if they agreed, and if they suggest me to mail you or give you proof, then I will give you.
Okay. Suppose you have gone to your team. Your team has told there is no fixed time to add social science. You cannot assure customer right now because we are working right now. We cannot assure you deadline or timeline something. Now you came to customer back. Okay. Now tell me. You have spoken to your team. Now tell me.
Sir, I convinced him to wait for few days. And I said my team
ठीक है. How
working
many
upon
days?
it and give you maybe 1 week
1 week.
or
Give me a mail
2 weeks.
that
1 week or
wait
2
for.
weeks.
Give me a mail regarding this. Okay, wait for 2 weeks. We will add social science. Can you give me a mail about this also?
Yes, sir. I'll give you a mail. But
Okay.
firstly, I'll talk about
No problem. No
my
issues. Good approach. Very good. Okay. So my next question to you is: suppose the customer is using Byjus, okay, from last 3 months, but a mentor has to call a customer in every 15 days. But in this case, mentor has not called customer from last 3 months because the number was missed somewhere. And now after 3 months, you have got this lead and you have to call the customer. And customer is very angry. For you sleeping all these 3 months, where were you all these 3 months? I was having issue with my tablet, the keys was not working, I was having multiple issues. So where were you all these 3 months? And now suddenly you're calling me that, sir, how are you? What is how are you? I just want my refund. I don't want to talk to you also. I want my refund. Customer is very angry and irate. So now how will you convince the customer? Customer is admitted one thing, I want refund. That's all.
So I convinced him by saying,
I am the
uh,
customer.
sir, if I am not interacting with you, then you should interact with us. You should mail us
Okay.
or
That means I have to pay the fees. Then I'll keep the follow-up. You will not call me. I will keep the follow-up. After paying 1 lakh rupees of a course, I'll have to make a follow-up, right? That means customer has to be responsible and you guys will not do
no, sir.
anything. That is what you are saying, right?
No, no, sir. That's not. I'm saying. I'm saying that if there is generally I missed your number. So
How you missed? I have paid the fees, things were done. Then how you missed my number? Means you're irresponsible. I can say this, you're irresponsible.
no, no, sir.
Then how you missed my number? If you are at the time of you are taking fees from me, at that time you didn't miss a single penny also. You were counting everything that gave me 1 lakh rupees. At that time you didn't told me that's why I missed one lakh 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. That time you took full amount from me. And now you are telling number is missed. Are you joking with me?
Yes. No, sir. Sorry for inconvenience.
Okay. No issues. I don't want
Sorry
your
for
sorry.
inconvenience.
I only want my refund. Your sorry will not help me to get my refund.
Um, I assured you too. There is no problem. There will no problem if
But I have paid fees for one year and 3 months are gone. Only 9 months are remaining now. So what about the 3 months? At least for that 3 month compensate me.
Okay, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Chalo, okay. At least you tried your level best. I'm happy that you tried your level best. Good. Okay. So my next question to you is Riya, that what salary do you expect from Byjus?
Yes, sir. So, a member of Byjus and a valuable member of Byjus.
Okay. So what salary do you want from Byjus?
So, as I'm fresher, I want 20 to 25,
Okay.
between 20 to 25.
Okay.
But I keep working on myself.
But why should we give 25K to you? I don't think you have sufficient skills that I should pay you 25K per month.
Sir, I have sufficient skills for the job, and uh, whatever you are required for this job, I have.
Okay, perfect. Okay. But Riya, as I have told you, we also have bond in Byjus. If you come to Byjus, you'll have to sign a bond of at least 3 years. And if you break the bond, there's an amount you'll have to pay of 10 lakh rupees. If by any reasons, if you have personal reasons, medical reasons, or family issues, anything, if you break the bond in between 3 years, you'll have to pay 10 lakh rupees to me. Are you okay with it?
No, sir.
So will you sign a bond or not? Yes or no? Without bond,
No,
you
sir.
cannot come to Byjus. So should I consider it yes or no? No, you won't sign a bond.
No, sir.
Okay. Why? Because of 10 lakh rupees?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, perfect. Okay. I am giving you 3 parameters. You have to rate according to your priority. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Money, work-life balance, and career growth.
Career growth, one.
Okay.
Second one is working hours,
Work-life balance.
work-life balance, and
Okay.
last one is money.
Last is money. Money is the least priority. Okay. Suppose Riya, in training, we give you 10,000 rupees per month for at least 3 months of training. Are you okay working with us in 10,000 rupees?
Yes, sir.
You'll have no issues, right? Can you come to Bangalore, Riya?
No, sir.
So, like,
But nearby.
nearby. Where are you from? May I know?
I am from Amroha, Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. So you want in
Generally,
Uttar Pradesh,
near Meerut. Near
near
Meerut.
Meerut. But suppose if I call you to Delhi or something, Gurgaon, will you be able to come?
Yes, sir. I am able to come.
But Bangalore, you won't come, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Riya, tell me one quality of yours that makes you a different person altogether. One unique quality I want to know.
So, I am a great learner.
Okay. That you mentioned. Apart from that, anything? Any other quality?
Um,
Okay, no
sorry,
worries.
I
Leave
don't.
this. In one word, tell me who is Riya Divakar. In one word.
So generally, she is an engineer,
Okay.
but
No, engineer is all right, but leave the education background. I am asking about your personality. Who is Riya Divakar?
sir, Riya Devakar is an individual